Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. I'm Brendan Lee with theBrendanLee.com and Sport of Consciousness and Skill Worldwide. Check the links in the description. In this video, I want to talk to you about a trap of perfection. A trap of perfection. This came up in relationship to certain events in my life recently, and then thinking more on the matter, I consider students I've had, like say in the martial arts, for example. And this is a trend in people that I thought I'd shed some light on it, since I think it could make a difference if I do. And you consider with me what the truth is, and if you want, do something about it. There's a trap. And this is in the domain of getting stuff done or being effective at learning. This is like a learning trap. And it goes like this. I've had students in the martial arts that, there's one guy in particular I remember, it would show a technique, and it's like he wouldn't do the technique unless he could do it perfectly. And so at the beginning, he would assume, okay, I'm not perfect at this technique, therefore he wouldn't even really try to do the technique because he'd be so caught up worrying about that he's not going to be good at it, that it would seriously affect his ability to attempt the technique in the first place, and would completely gummy up the works. It's like, oh, well, I'm not perfect, therefore I'm not going to do it good. And so all attempts at trying to do the technique are completely dominated by this sense of worry about how am I going to come across when I do it. It's not going to be perfect. And so it pretty much guarantees that the technique is going to suck. Or he just wouldn't try, say. I don't know if it went exactly like that, okay? But then I was also thinking about, say I know somebody, and she wants to do things. But because what she's going to do, she doesn't feel like she's good at it, she just doesn't even fucking try. And as this person's friend, it's like I want to support my friends in being more powerful. That's just the kind of friend I am. I want to support my friends in if they want to do something, I want them to do it. Whatever they're passionate about, I want that for them. Why? Because they're passionate about it. What else are you going to do while you're alive? You're going to live in, I'm lucky as hell. You see, I get to live a certain lifestyle that perhaps many people don't because of the way I've organized my life and a great deal of luck. I was born in America to a great family. See that? So there's a huge amount of luck involved. I didn't pick that. I didn't tell my parents to go fuck each other. He's like, they did that. And look at this. Who knew? How did that happen? Got me on that one. You see, so it's like, okay, given all that, I want to acknowledge these other ways of life that for many people is not happy, not good. I want my friends to be more powerful, but then how do I tell my friends if they're stuck in a trap that they don't even really understand that they're stuck in, or they understand it intellectually, but they don't move out? And I usually at some point, I might get frustrated and I'm like, God, it feels like beating my head against the wall, and I just want to take them and shake them until they get it. So then they can go, oh my God, I'm creating a stupid hell for myself that keeps me from learning and keeps me from doing the shit I want to do. So probably I got my own shit. I want to do that. I hold back, and I don't want my friends to hold back, especially from what I consider to be like minor shit. Anyway, that's my own crap. So the trap is this. It's like not an acknowledgement of the learning process, I guess, is like, as I consider it, like, what could I say that would make the most sense or be the most helpful, is like, consider learning. When, and like, I tried to tell my friend, it's like, look, she's like, well, it's I'm not going to do it good. And I'm like, of course you're not going to do it good. When have you ever done something the first time and you're actually good at it, like from square one? Any person who's ever tried to learn anything ever Never been good right off the bat, ever. And or maybe they have some natural talent and natural proclivity to have skill in one area, but they can still master something in there. You ever seen a master right off the bat? I have never seen it. Ever. Ever. Not once. Ever. I mean, look at kids. The kids come out of the womb. What are they talking right away? No. They have crappy language for a long time until they can finally get their shit together enough to string together sentences. See? They don't care that they suck at language. As adults, we're like, man, you talk like a moron. Kids, they care. Nope, they're just doing stuff. Or kittens. You ever watch kittens try to learn stuff? They're falling all over the place. They're awkward. They hit things and they crash and burn. Do they care? No, but they learn. See, so it's like this trap of, and it's a mental trap. Because I was talking to my friend, and I noticed that like a lot of my life, luckily I've had an awesome teacher and a mentor who kicks my ass in the regular, sometimes literally, ish, challenge me. Hey, like the inside of this building here, I put up the inside of this building. Did I know how to do drywall? A little bit, but I know a lot more now. All the electrical wiring in here, on the ceiling, I did that. Did I do that before? No. Can I do it now? Yes. Was I good at it right away? No. Did I learn? Yes. See? Built a few websites. Nobody taught me that. I had to teach myself. Pain in the ass. Big pain in the ass. I've got a whole new respect for people who build websites. People think it's easy. Yeah, go fuck yourself. It ain't. It's not easy. Yeah, even Squarespace makes it easy, but still, it's tedious. You got to do a lot of stuff, and things can break, and things don't work. It's just a whole bunch of complexity. All right, so I'm kind of ranting here. But my thing is like I desire for my friends to explode into the world and do the things they're passionate about and learn and grow and don't worry about looking like a moron. I look like a moron all the time. Maybe just watch some of my first videos. You can see a progression. Go back to my beginning of my channel and watch the quality, my presentation, the way I show up, the way the camera is, like all that, and then watch now. There's a difference. See? That's called learning. All right, so let's see. What did I really want to get across there? It's like, so take a look in your own self and look out for the trap of, if I can't do it perfectly the first time, I'm not going to try. If I'm worried about what other people are going to think about me, I won't try. You have to have courage if that's the case. I have a certain amount of luck, perhaps. I don't care as much what people think about me in certain areas. I'm willing to try stuff. I'm willing to throw myself into things. I'm willing to go do stuff and fail and look like a moron and even to some degree have people ridicule me, even though if they do ridicule me and I think it's unjust, it hurts. So then you got to be okay with a little bit of pain. You got to be okay with people judging you, thinking you're stupid, thinking you can't do it. So fucking what? You see, maybe that's an attitude I adopt to, it's like, no, tell me what to do. No. You think I'm doing the wrong thing? Okay, I'm going to do it anyway. Maybe it is the wrong thing. Maybe I fuck it up. Hey, have you ever fucked things up? I've never messed anything up, ever. Come on, get real. So then, for those listening, I guess, and then my friends who I'm trying to weasel a message in here without really telling them, so I guess it's very indirect, and then maybe they'll see it and they'll get my passion and my care for them and my love for them. Or you who are listening. So that's what I want for you. If you are afraid to try stuff because of your own mind, don't do that. Be willing to look like a fucking fool. Stop caring what people think. You have that thing that you've been wanting to do, go do it. You have a learning thing to do, get dirty. You're not perfect. Watch my other video on perfection. Well, you are perfect, but you got to do that. Or realize where you already are perfect. And it has nothing to do with what you do, more to do with what you are. And you aren't the things that you do. And it just so happens most people confuse themselves with stuff that they do, like, I am this way. No, you are not that way. You show up that way. That's what you're doing. You see how I'm showing up? That's not me. This is what I'm doing. Now, some stuff, we are completely wed to doing it and we can't seem to stop it. That's very automatic. We call that programming. Sometimes it's necessary to try to get in your own self and fuck with your own programming so you can stop doing things that hurt yourself and start doing things that are freeing or empowering or happier, okay, or learning. See, but in terms of holding yourself back and or thinking that you need to be perfect before you can try something, you will stay where you are because you will not try it, because I don't know one person that does anything perfectly, or let's not say perfectly, let's say masterfully or beautifully the first time. Learning is a mess. It's full of failure. It's full of confusion. It's full of I don't know. Maybe that's another part, is like some people aren't okay with not knowing. They aren't okay with not having the right answers. They've got themselves confused with I need to be really good at what I do, and that's how I'm going to feel worthwhile. That's a problem. But then you say, well, if I'm not good at it, then I'm not worthwhile. No, the problem is that you have your worth connected to shit that you do like that. Or that if your learning is no good, you're no good. No, this is incorrect. If you want to be free from this, if you want to suffer it and you don't want to learn, then go ahead. That's fine too. You can do whatever you want. Okay? So that's my rant. I don't know if I can think of anything else more valuable to say about that. This is sort of like I want you to consider, right? Consider what I've said in your own case. You choose how to live. Now, if you want to free yourself up from some of this stuff, I would suggest throwing yourself into shit that you don't know about and be willing to fail and do it anyway. And don't listen to the inner voice that says it's wrong and or the feelings that you're going to get of, oh my God, I'm so bad, I'm so wrong. You have such high expectations of yourself, and they're so high, in fact, that it lessens you because you never try anything to learn in the first place. So cut it out. Go get dirty. Allow yourself to be the imperfect shithead that you think you are or something, you see? And learn. Allow yourself to be exactly as you are and learn. Get over yourself and learn if you want that. All right? So this is Brennan Lee with thebrendanlee.com. Hey, blah, 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 blah. Stupid shit. Visit my website. Check the links. Hire me. Come to a workshop. Consciousness and Skill Worldwide, founded by Peter Rollison. I love you. I hope this is some value. But you have to create the value yourself and make it happen in your life if you want it. Otherwise, it's fantasy and intellectualizing and enter-fucking-tainment. There you go. Love you. Catch you later. Bye.